everybody, I'm back in the kitchen and look what's behind me, right there. And guess what time is it, guys? It's baking time. It's actually oatmeal bread with like grains and bananas. A lot of good stuff time. So lights, camera, action. Let's get into the recipe. So let me first say, this is a oatmeal bread recipe. Now the very base of the bread, I'm not gonna use milk. It's very easy to create the mixture, like kind of like the dough of the bread. The dough basically consists of mixed up oats, several eggs. So that's the dough, and the other stuff which I'm gonna put in there is just like added value. That's where you can get creative. That's where you can add your favorite flavors. I'm going to use stuff like cinnamon, cocoa, sunflower seeds, chia seeds, stuff like that. But the very base is just oatmeal and eggs, and then you can add stuff to it. You don't need to add milk. So that's why I'm saying it's very simple, because it's kind of fun to make. You just have to make this really simple mixture, and then you just start adding to it flavors which you like and which you prefer. You want to preheat your oven to about 350 degrees, 360, somewhere around that. So first up, we're going to separate our dry ingredients. Now I'm going to put in a blender about 1.5 cups of oats. So I got 1.5 cup of oats, that's about 160 grams. And I'm just gonna blend it. You just wanna blend it until you have like this flour-ish mixture. There you go, guys. See, it's kind of like a powder. That's kind of the type of consistency we're looking for. So I'm just gonna put it in a bowl. Now guys, this is the part where you can start being creative and put up the ingredients which you want. I'm gonna start with the grains. So here I have chia seeds. I'm going to put, this is 1 tablespoon. So I am going to put about 3 to 4 tablespoons of chia seeds. So I got about 3.5. Then I'm going to put the same amount of flaxseed. This is milled flaxseed. Great omega-3s, guys, great fiber source. There you go. Mix it all up. Now sunflower seeds. Again, toss in about 3 to 4 tablespoons of those. Here, guys, you can start adding stuff like walnuts. You can put pumpkin seed. You can just any type of seed you find. It's just gonna make it more grainy. See how it's just like a mixture of grains and oats. Now we're going to add some cocoa. This is 100% natural unsweetened cocoa, and you can put stuff like cinnamon, or you can put regular little sweetened cocoa to give it a little bit sweeter taste. I'm just going to use unsweetened cocoa. So here I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa, 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, add a pinch of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So now we have our dry ingredients, and now we're going to move on to the wet ingredients. Take 1 banana. Now take it into pieces and toss it into the bowl. And what you're going to do with the banana is take a fork and kind of smoosh it down. That's the consistency, what I'm kind of looking for. Now, because I'm incorporating the banana flavor in there, to up the intake of protein inside of this bread, I'm going to use 1 scoop of banana whey protein. 3 eggs in there. About half a teaspoon or 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And now I'm gonna show you a little trick for putting honey. Something sticky as honey. If you're putting it into a little measurement cup like this, take a non-stick cooking spray and spray it. And now when you're going to be measuring the honey, and it'll just slide right out. So watch this. See how the honey just slid out? So I'm gonna use about 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of honey. Toss it in the mixture. And on top of that, I'm going to use, this is just optional, many of you probably will not have that. These are flavor drops, liquid flavorings to baking and to foods from My Protein. This is a maple syrup flavor. It will just kind of go well with baking. I wanted to try it today. I just got it from an order about 2 days ago, so I'm going to use a couple of drops in there. Now you stir everything up. At the very end, I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of sugar to give it a little bit of sweetness. Now this is simply optional, but I don't have any like natural sweeteners. I don't have stevia or brown sugar, which I would prefer. However, I'm just going to use normal white table sugar. I'll stir it back in. And now I'm just simply going to mix the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients. So now you pour the mixture in. So that's the mixture. And now I'm going to prepare the pan. So guys, I know that this is not a form to bake a bread. This is not a bread form. This is like a cake form or something like that. So what I'm gonna do now is take a non-stick cooking spray and spray the inside of the form. You can also swipe a piece of butter on the inside of this form, and then toss a little bit of flour and just kind of like toss it around. It'll do the job as well. I'm going to settle for this convenient non-stick cooking spray. And now all you gotta do is just take the mixture, put it inside of the form. And now in the very end, I'm going to garnish it with a little bit of oats on the very top. So this is the mixture. Now it's gonna go in the oven. So now that you got all the ingredients, you wanna bake it on 300 to 360 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes or until, you know, the desired consistency. The last time I did it, I baked it for 45 minutes. Turned out very well, turned out perfect. Okay, so the bread's done. So 45 minutes later, and this is how it looks like. So this is the finished thing. Now I'm just going to let it cool down for about 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna cut it up into pieces, and it's gonna be ready to serve. So yeah, this is the quick little recipe of the oatmeal bread. Now I'm going to probably use this for like a breakfast with eggs or something, whenever I'll need a little carbohydrate boost. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see you guys.